Good morning and welcome. This is the last video for chapter 4. Today I will teach you about symmetry. There are 3 kinds of symmetry, but today's lesson I will focus on line symmetry. Having a protector triangle is a must in this paragraph, but with a bit of creativity you could also do everything with your compasses. But as your protector triangle is part of your basic equipment, you should have it with you at all times. Ready? Then here we go. What is symmetry? In math, symmetry is when a figure stays the same after moving, mirroring it relative to a line or point, or rotating it around an axis. We'll start with a third variant. Look at this picture of these butterflies. You'll notice that for every butterfly, its wings are identical. This is what we call line symmetry. If you can draw a line through a picture and one side fits exactly on the other, it's symmetrical. The line itself is called the axis of symmetry. Besides nature, architects are also trying to use symmetry in their buildings. Just look at the Taj Mahal or the Eiffel Tower. Perfect symmetry. In this video, I will teach you how to mirror a picture in a mirror line. Let's start simple and then we do a more difficult one. First, we take a look at triangle ABC and the vertical mirror line S. If we mirror the triangle in line S, we receive the reflection A', B', C'. But what if the mirror line is tilted and you don't have any grid paper? Then you need your protector triangle and its midline. That's because when a point is mirrored in a line, it is mirrored perpendicular to that line. So to mirror point K, we place our protector triangle on top of the mirror line and move it towards K. We then measure the distance between point K and the mirror line. K' should be at the same distance on the other side. Then we do the same for L and M. That means L' must be placed over here and M' lies over here. We connect the 3 and finish the mirror image K', L', M'. Make sure you place your protector triangle correct on the mirror line, else you might end up with a mirror image like this. Next up, the perpendicular bisector. Let me show you line segment AB. The perpendicular bisector of a line segment goes through the middle of the line segment and is perpendicular to that line segment. So, to draw the perpendicular bisector, we start by measuring the line segment. Then we mark the middle. We place our protector triangle with the midline on top of the line segment. We make sure the longer side of a protector triangle is placed against the mark we've just made. And when we've done that, we draw a line perpendicular to the line segment. When we remove a protector triangle, do not forget to add the necessary symbols. We add the perpendicular sign here, and we draw 2 equal signs between the perpendicular bisector and the points. That means that even without any numbers, anyone can see we just made a perpendicular bisector. The final bisector is the angle bisector, or just bisector for short. Where the perpendicular bisector divides a line segment in 2, the bisector does that with an angle. So, if angle P is 50 degrees, the bisector is exactly at the 25 degrees mark. To draw a bisector, you'll first have to measure the angle. This is angle Q, and according to my protector triangle, angle Q is 88 degrees. We have to divide the angle by 2, which means the bisector should be drawn at 44 degrees. We mark that spot with our protector triangle and draw the bisector. And just like the perpendicular bisector, we add 2 symbols inside the angles to show that they are equal. You can do this with a dot, a cross, a circle, or any other symbol you fancy, as long as you don't forget them. The fact is, we actually already encountered the bisector before. In the previous episode, I taught you how to calculate angles, and in the last exercise, I used 2 of these symbols to indicate that 2 angles were the same size. The bisector is actually number 5 of our toolbox. Being able to recognize that angles are the same size is also a valuable skill for calculating angles. And with that, we've reached the end of this chapter. In these videos, I told you everything you need to know for chapter 4. You now know what angles are, how to measure and how to draw angles, and we even started on a toolbox used to calculate angles in a picture. Make sure you properly study for your test and always write down the intermediate steps during an exercise. Good luck on your test, and if you have any questions, ask away. Bye bye!